There is something about a 50mm prime that just feels right, but this particular piece of glass is a different beast entirely. When you first pick up the Lumix S Pro, the weight hits you immediately. It is not a lens you throw in a jacket pocket and forget about. It is substantial, dense, and feels like it was built to survive a war zone. That Leica certification is not just a sticker on the side, either. You can see it in the way the light renders, especially when you are shooting wide open at f1.4. The transition from the sharp focus plane to that creamy, buttery background blur is honestly addictive. It has this classic, almost painterly quality that makes portraits look like they belong in a gallery rather than just a social media feed. Now here is the thing about that double focus system. Panasonic went with a mix of a linear motor and a stepping motor, and it shows. It is snappy. Even when you are tracking moving subjects, the focus drive hits its mark with a precision that feels almost telepathic. It is rated for 480 frames per second, which is overkill for most, but it means you are rarely left waiting for the lens to catch up to your vision. Inside, there is a complex arrangement of 13 elements, including those extra-low dispersion pieces that do a fantastic job of keeping color fringing in check. Even in high-contrast scenes where you would expect purple halos around bright edges, this thing stays remarkably clean. What stands out, though, is the build quality. It is fully sealed against dust and splashes, and it handles freezing temperatures without a stutter. It is the kind of gear that gives you confidence when the weather turns sour and everyone else is packing their cameras away. But let's be real, it is not perfect. The size is the elephant in the room. It is a large lens, and on a smaller body, it can feel a bit front-heavy. If you are looking for something discreet for street photography, this might be a bit too much presence for your liking. You really have to commit to the weight if you want this level of optical performance. The 11-blade aperture is another highlight, keeping those out-of-focus highlights perfectly circular even when you stop down a bit. It creates a very natural, pleasing look that is hard to replicate with lesser glass. It is a serious tool for someone who values image quality above all else and doesn't mind a bit of extra bulk in the bag. If you are already invested in the L-mount system and you want that signature look that only a top-tier prime can provide, this is likely the one you are going to end up with. It is expensive, sure, but it is one of those rare pieces of equipment that feels like it will still be delivering stunning results a decade from now. It is a heavy, uncompromising, and beautiful piece of engineering that really sets a high bar for what a standard prime should be.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.